If you're building a startup on headcount alone, you're already dead. Volume-driven growth feels safe until it collapses under inefficiency and rising costs. In 2024, Amazon deployed over 750,000 robots, slashing center processing times by 25%. That's not a robot hype story. It's a systemic takeover of manual labor volume. Gartner says 80% of organizations will chase hyperautomation by 2025 to cut costs 30%. If you still equate growth with headcount, you're rewriting old myths in new data. Volume is a blunt instrument. Systems are scalpels that carve lasting competitive moats. Toyota's just-in-time evolution delivered $33 billion operating profit in 2024. Mass stockpiling dies in cycles. Lean systems thrive in volatility. Snowflake and Datadog prove product-led growth out-earns legacy volume-heavy IT giants. Legacy IT hates this. Median revenue per employee over $600,000 in 2024. This isn't theory. McKinsey, digital leaders deliver 3.3x more TSR than laggards. Systems change game rules. Volume only changes the scoreboard. Every founder chasing bodies is losing to one chasing better workflows. Ready or not, the system revolution is here, and it's merciless to volume players. Hyperautomation isn't buzz. It's a 30% cost-cutting juggernaut in operations. Gartner predicts 80% of organizations will adopt hyperautomation by 2025. IDC forecasts by 2026, 40% of Global 2000 will use autonomous supply chain agents. AI-driven bots will manage inventory, routing, and even vendor payments with zero fatigue. Autonomous agents replace thousands of managers bending spreadsheets into submission. Walmart's Luminate spun data systems into a $1 billion run rate in 2024. They didn't sell more soap. They sold insights back to suppliers at high margins. You can't outspend volume. You can't outsystem insight-driven revenue streams. Apple's supply chain yields a 38x inventory turnover. No buffer bloat required. Compare that to a retailer hoarding excess stock to avoid stockouts. Margin dollars per cycle matter infinitely more than shipment counts. High-volume dreams evaporate when variable costs spike during downturns. Systemic automation thrives on consistent marginal cost declines. 750,000 Proteus mobile robots at Amazon didn't ask for raises. You can't out-volume machines with humans. You outperform machines with systems. NVIDIA's Q1 2024 gross margin hit 78.4%, powered by its CUDA software ecosystem. They sell silicon, but they sell lock-in through developers who live in CUDA. Competitors can flood markets with chips, but software moats kill that advantage. Product ecosystems aren't optional. They're the strategic barrier to entry. Salesforce's Data Cloud unifies data into a single source of truth. They cut CAC by 27% versus volume-based marketing. That's fact. Every request rallies around one system, not 10 manual spreadsheets. Legacy ERP vendors can't charge big fees for broken processes. Low-code and no-code rise means systems scale 5x faster than hand coding. According to State of SaaS 2024, no-code saves 1,200 manual hours per department. In 2025, 70% of enterprise apps will live in low-code land. You can build a supply chain system faster than you can hire 10 managers. System first, people second. That's how you flatten time and cost curves. PDF proposals and email chains don't scale. Integrated platforms do. Ask yourself, do your tools empower exponential leverage or linear headcount? Product-led growth isn't theory. Snowflake and Datadog prove it in the market. In 2024, their median revenue per employee soared past $600,000. Legacy giants were stuck with RPE in the low 6 digits or worse. You want headcount? You'll hire slow, spend big, earn minimal return. Versus systems. You deploy code, self-serve models, then watch revenue per seat skyrocket. The rule of 40 dominates valuations today. Growth plus margin over 40%. Firms that chase scale at any cost fail the rule of 40 test. Investors sniff out inefficiency. They pay premiums for system-savvy operators. Fractional leadership slashes executive headcount 20 to 30%, driving lean decision-making. SMEs tapping Chief of Staff as a service get CEO-level systems on demand. This flips the script. Output trumps body count in boardrooms. McKinsey found digital leaders generate 3.3x more TSR than old-school scalers. TSR isn't a vanity metric. It's the market's hard verdict on systems. You can't just trumpet ARR growth. Prove it with unit economics. Volume only is a suicide note. Systems first is your investor pitch winner. Toyota's just-in-time system didn't invent lean. It perfected precision manufacturing. In 2024, JIT Evolution delivered about $33 billion in operating profit. High-volume car makers bleed margins stacking excess models on dealer lots. Toyota packs precision, not cars, into every manufacturing hour. Goldman Sachs research says systemic generative AI could add 7% to global GDP by 2034. That's a $7 trillion productivity windfall, not from headcount, but from smarter systems. AI agents trimming friction will kill manual oversight roles by design. By 2026, 40% of Global 2000 supply chains run by autonomous algorithms, not crowd labor. Investors are already valuing AI-driven supply chain systems at a premium. Meanwhile, volume-based retail shrinks margins under price wars. Look at Costco's membership-driven model. Inventory turns faster than big box peers. Their secret isn't volume, it's tight replenishment algorithms and membership data. Systemic precision beats bulk buying every recession. If you're betting on volume in an AI-driven world, you're the next blockbuster. Systems evolve, volume decays. Make sure you're on the right side of history. Digital leaders outperform laggards by 3.3x TSR, according to McKinsey. 3.3x isn't incremental. It's the difference between market leader and also ran. Hyperautomation AI ecosystems, PLG, these aren't fads, they're table stakes. By 2034, generative AI could add $7 trillion to GDP, says Goldman Sachs. Labor won't save you, smarter systems will. Investors already penalize companies with thin systems and fat payrolls. The next 10 years will separate the coders from the code minders. Will you automate your advantage or watch rivals bootstrap faster systems? Growth by body count is a house of cards in a tech storm. System excellence is the only firewall against tomorrow's challenges. This video started with a warning. Here is your final one. If you don't architect your systems today, you'll be bankrupt in tomorrow's world. People will remember your processes long after they forget your headcount. So ask yourself, did you build to scale or to staff? Choose wisely. Systems win wars that volume alone can't fight.